Welcome back to Professional Pick Practice. Now we have entered the herd correctly and we need to go to the farrowing unit. So by clicking the door we can see an overview of the farm, and we can go to the gestation room or we can go to the weaning section, but in this case we'll go to the farrowing unit. So by clicking the farrowing unit we approach the room and we're standing outside and we can enter, and now we can see the sows here and we have a navigation map here. 7 sows are available for us. The worksheet for today is these 6 individual tasks which we have to do in this order. So we are starting with farrowing assistance. So this is just a topic, so let's see what this is all about. Here you have a short description of what you need to do. You need to approach every sow and evaluate if farrowing assistance is needed. And you need to give a farrowing assistance if you find it necessary. And then you should change the pen so it fits the requirements for a sow with newborn piglets. This is very briefly instruction about what you need to do, and you can start over now and approach the first sow and start to do what you do. If you're still in doubt of what you're going to do, you can ask the farm manager. So by clicking the farm manager, he will brief you more in detail what you need to do. So here you need to click on the sow, watch the video, and you need to evaluate if the sow have wet piglets. If not, there's a risk that the farrowing has stopped. And then you need to look at the paper of the sow, and you can see the history. If you still have many dead born or have received farrowing assistance, there's a risk that it will appear this time too. And then you need to adjust the crate so it is so that the sow not are crushing the piglets. And you need to turn on the heat lamp as well. So let's try to see. So first we click on the sow and a video will appear. And the manager told us to look for wet piglets. So in this case it's very difficult to see any wet piglets, and there is no placenta here. So from this video there is a risk of the sow has stopped farrowing. Let's see the history of the sow. Here you have the parity number. Here you have the number of tits. And here you can see the date of farrowing, which the 22nd of June is today. And last time she farrowed, she had 15 live-borns and 5 dead, and she received farrowing assistance. Earlier she had 3 dead-born, and she also received farrowing assistance. So in this case, I will evaluate that farrowing assistance is needed. So over here in the sidebar there is a button called Farrowing Aid, and by clicking that I shall now do it in the right way. Again, I have some help. I can click on this icon which will show me a demonstration of how to do farrowing assistance. Let's click it. So in this video we can see how it's done in the real world. It's very important not to put on the glove before you are ready to put it in, and it's very important you're not touching anything at all. If so, you need to change the glove again. So now we know what to do. So here a description of what to do is also coming by text next to the icon. So we start to wash the sow. So now we have a clean sow, and we need to put on the glove. If you move your hand now, the glove will be dirty, as you see. So now we need to do it all over again. So by putting it on gently, like this, now we have a clean glove. And we need to add some gel. And now we're ready to approach the sow. It's very important not to touch anything now. So the pigs that are running can contaminate the glove. Now the pig touched my glove and now it's dirty. And if I try to give farrowing assistance, it will be wrong. So back again, put on a new glove. Try again. Put on the gel. And move the glove. And now we got it correct. And then we put the crates together so the sow won't cross the piglets. We have a switched on lamp. And we move on to the next sow. We click on the sow, evaluate if farrowing assistance is needed. In this case, you have a large amount of placenta. You have lots of piglets. Let's see the history. This is a gilt, so there's no history. And there's no reason to think that this sow should have a stop in farrowing. So we adjust the crate, switch on the lamp, and move on to the next one. Watch the video. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 newborn piglets coming from minutes ago. So this sow have a farrowing that is ongoing. And we switch on the lamp, adjust the crate. And we do this procedure with all sow. If we forget anything, if we forget to remove crate, or if we forget to switch on lamp, or if we give farrowing assistance where it's not indicated, the survival of piglets will decrease. Now we are at the very beginning, so we have 95% piglets that have survived until now. If we do anything incorrectly, or if we miss something, the survival will drop. In this case, I assume that we have done the job, but I know we're missing 4 sows. But by clicking this button, we will have a warning. If you move on to the next task, you cannot go back. So by doing that, we will notice that the survival has dropped because we missed 4 sows. This was the farrowing assistant.